Do you remember when the tickers in the news, when they were fear mongering 24/7 last year, 2020? It wasn't last year. Starting in 2020, right? All the way through 2020, I mean, they lightened up in 2021, but not an awful lot. But do you remember when the things that they were counting was the deaths initially from COVID? COVID deaths, COVID death toll up to 100,000, COVID death toll. And then all of a sudden, most people, I shouldn't say that. Some people may have not noticed that they switched from actual deaths to cases. Um, again, so keep that in mind, okay, when you're watching this clip.
How do you explain the sudden increase in hospitalizations among children? I mean, if Omicron is less severe and 15 to 20% less likely to send someone to the hospital, why are we seeing this sudden increase in children at hospital with COVID?
Well, that's a good question, and there are two things that contribute to that. First of all, quantitatively, you're having so many more people, including children, who are getting infected. And even though hospitalization among children is much, much lower on a percentage basis than hospitalizations for adults, particularly elderly individuals. However, when you have such a large volume of infections among children, even with a low level of rate of infection, you're going to still see a lot more children who get hospitalized. But the other important thing is that if you look at the children who are hospitalized, many of them are hospitalized with COVID as opposed to because of COVID. And what we mean by that, if a child goes in the hospital, they automatically get tested for COVID, and they get counted as a COVID hospitalized individual, when in fact they may go in for a broken leg or appendicitis or something like that. So it's overcounting the number of children who are, quote, hospitalized with COVID as opposed to because of COVID.
Let me know what you think, but I'm surprised that he's admitting that. Although I'm not that surprised. I think the narrative is changing. You had the CDC director actually come out in recently, I guess, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, say that 75% of all deaths were in cases of individuals that had four comorbidities at least. At least four comorbidities. 75% of 850,000 obviously is the bulk of it. So it's incredible. So again, what I think is the narrative is changing. They're trying to help out Biden. So that's 637,000 of the 850,000. That's approximate numbers, okay? Again, nothing what I say on here am I confirming is the truth or denying is the truth. I'm not saying, what I am saying, any of that. What I am saying is do your own research. Watch the narrative. Watch the news now. See what they start saying. Now, when I'm saying the news, any news that has branding from Big P, watch what they're saying. They all say the same thing, and they're going to, I think, start to paint a better picture for Biden because so far the man has, done his best to literally tank the U.S. Biden inflation, Afghanistan. Like I'm fairly certain he should not be making decisions just in general in life. And therefore, like positive, he shouldn't be president. My opinion, 1,000%. But yeah, it's incredible what's happening. Um, hey, and the good news is, I was about to say the good news is they're probably going to start, opening up more and more of the country and more of the economy. But they're probably not. They're probably going to do their best to make sure that everybody has the big V and uh, that whole marketing effort for Big V is I don't see them ramping that down anytime soon. But hey, have a great day. Thank you. Anonymous News. Worldwide Anonymous News. Thank you. Bye.